So welcome to our next dungeon, folks. Yeah, this is the Tower of the Gods. Now, you might be thinking that the initial premise seems good. You know, it's like you're using the king of the Red Lions, to essentially travel the dungeon. You would be right, yes, because this dungeon does involve the king in some fashion. All this here is bottomless water, so if you fall in here, well, you can't really go anywhere. You most likely will drown, so you might as well stay in the boat as much as you can until the way forward opens for you. Now, the gimmick of this dungeon is to test you to see how well you know how to complete puzzles. That's its biggest kicker here. Also, there's a lot of yellow choo-choos here. A lot of them, and they can be a pain in the backside for whatever reason. I can just get up here and not fall off. There we go. Drop this, put it right here. Ooh. You gotta watch out for the yellow choo-choos. Oh, the explosion actually hit it on its way down. That's quite interesting. Yeah, I can see here, there is no yellow choo-choo jelly. Yellow choo-choos will drop green or red choo-choo jelly, depending on the situation. But this place is not very big in terms of its scale. Yeah, you saw how towering this place was earlier. And it's like a really tall tower, but this place is only has like, you only explore like 3 floors. That's about it in terms of design. Yeah, it's kind of sad, really, to be honest. After you collect a chest in 80's rooms, choo-choos show up to, to ruin your day. And so just be worried out for that. Dun, dun, dun. Up here. What's in here? Nothing in here? Nothing in here. Now let's jump over it. Let's go here. See, I can see drop. So you can get their chew gel. You might as well if you can, but be forewarned, don't wait in the room too long because the water will rise, and that's not a good day. Not good for anyone. Alright. We need to go around. In our first region here, we're going to have to clean up. We have to get two statues onto the pedestals over here. Nope. Oh, I dropped too early. Now, these places are not. These things are not hard to get. They're just to have a small trial between each other. And I would say that this is probably the most interesting this dungeon everything does. Because it's just the water. Like, I wouldn't, I know the fact that the entire world is flooded, but it would have been nice to have at least sort of a concept where, you could use the king in battle in some fashion. We saw him, and he's perfectly able to be, put in battle, really, to be honest. But, oh, I stepped on it while chucking the statue. That's what I was not supposed to do. Here. I would have loved to have like a boss battle like, the giant octo, like we saw earlier, the giant octo. It basically gives us a boss fight out in the ocean to use the king for, the king of Red Lions. I wish there was more to it. I wish there was actually a boss battle to deal with the king of Red Lions. I think it would make him to have, a more active role than anything else. But they don't go with that concept. I wish there was, like, again, if there was an entire dungeon that you had to traverse by using, the King of Red Lions all the way across, I would be okay with it. I think that'd be kind of a nice change. It'd be like an ocean dungeon, where you had to use your wits of your boat, using all the tools you got with your boat. Actually have to activate, sailing fast in order to actually get across the dungeon area. That'd be kind of cool. But alas, that didn't do it here. So in order to complete this trial, we have to get the rainbow bridge to show up by pressing down the switch. Can only be done when the water is not up. We need to grab this little treasure, this little statue thing here. You can put this right here, and booyah! And we can unlock this door. Now, see, that's interesting. I like the idea of the King of Red Lions being used in the dungeon. But again, as I said before, this is the only time where this happens. After this, it's more of the standard Zelda trope of linear level progression and such. I wish there was more to this. Like, you understand it's not, it's just as simple as, as Link walking, but at the same time, what's this change anything? It doesn't really change much in terms of dungeon layouts. Because after this, it's walking. Walking and flying, really, to be honest. And I wish there was more to it. I really wish there was. And that's a real shame that even though this game was rushed, and then when they made the HD version of the game, I was hoping that they would, maybe add more plot details to the mix. Add a dungeon, do something. For the most part, all they did was fix the menial work. That was it. Put this right here. Oh, I did not want to break the box. Thanks, game. So I gotta move another box around. So this room's a little finicky. We need to get a key. In order to get to the key, we need to get a flame over to this side. But luckily, that's, we can't really... Come on. There we go. Grab this one. Push it this way. Push it. Push it. We want to have at least, a way to jump easily. Now, you want to test to your jump before you get the flame, because you'd rather not, waste time. Alright, see, I need to push the box one way forward, so that the water drain down, and I can actually pull this box over. Put this over here, and I can pull, maybe I can keep that one there. Alright, let's test the water. Come on, water, back up we go. Dun, dun, dun. Alright. Jump, and jump, and jump. Alright, we got this. I always test this jump because Link's auto jump can be really long or really short depending on what he feels like, because feels like he wants to. So we need to grab a torch, let the water raise up, and dash this torch all the way across. That's what we have to do. Alright, water, come on back. And jump. Auto jump. Auto jump. And I wish there was, I know that Breath of the Wild added jumping in over the mix, but it would be cool to have at least that feature in older Zelda games. Like, I know you can do it by auto jumping, you can jump normally by, having... Oh boy. No, nope, 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 nope. Nope, I ain't gonna deal with that. Even though the electrical choo-choo should technically kill him because, water is, highly conductive and electricity gets in there, it's deadly. Yeah, but this is the land of Zelda. I can take my hand of disbelief. It's a video game. I can ruin my perception of reality for at least a split second. So we need to get across. There was nothing over there for us except for a key that we got. Well, we have a bit of a room that we can blow up here. Yeah, before the water drops. Come on, Link. Come on, Link. Come on, boy. Yes. Oh, no. Well, grab your jewel from it and take you down for the most part. Ow. Whoa. You came out of nowhere. Come here. There we go. Might as well collect these treasures early. Oh, be forewarned! There's a treasure chart in this room here, but we can't get access to it yet until we have the particular item of the dungeon. I will have to remind myself to come back here after we grab it. After we grab the item in question, you need to come back down here and grab this. But for right now, we can grab the compass. So now we know where everything is in the dungeon. Yay! Awesomeness. Dun, 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 dun. I need a stick. Alright, stick here. Now we want to have the water come down so we can light up these torches down here. Doing so will actually give us a treasure chest. It's nothing much, but at least it's something. At least it's a reason to... Like I said, if you see torches unlit, most likely just go and light them up, because you never know. There might actually be a treasure hidden behind those things. Then we get here. I believe this is a joy pendant. How many do we have these now? Let's see here. We've got 20 of these now. Yay! We have 20 of them. Sweet. So, but we need one more if we want to actually get that particular element there. Oop. Ow! Oh, yep. That's odd how the stunning animation shortens if you use the grapple hook instead of the boomerang. So sit right here in the water. This water is actually shallow, so Link will not drown. So bear that in mind. Come on now. Just use your boomerang to stun these guys and take them down. This is the one room you actually have to take down the choo-choos in order to actually progress in the room. That's the trial. Ooh, and just in time, too. Oh, there's some green choo-choo jelly there. Now, I wonder if actually yellow choo-choo jelly was a thing. I don't know what would it actually be, what could it replenish. Because you have red and green, which, produces life and magic, where blue basically replenishes both. But what would yellow do? I would guess it would be a supercharge of your sword or something? I guess? I don't know. Could be done, could be worse, but to be honest. I guess they just don't have a reason for yellow chew jelly. I don't think there actually is ever a drop for yellow chew jelly for any reason. That's actually quite something. Because they've always had blue choo-choos, and that's been the purpose. I do believe this is actually the first game where they actually introduced the yellow choo-choo, so maybe? No, I think yellow choo-choos were in Majora's Mask, I think. You can correct me if I'm wrong on that one, folks, if you want. Oh, we get to these guys. These guys. Not the rats, that thing in the middle. That is a Beamos, the Beamos of the game. They're more of a... They are more laser, or I should say ancient Sheikah attack, in a way. They are laser based, and they have a really good aim. Really good aim. You gotta watch out for what their laser beams. These guys come in two varieties. They come in the rotating one that you see there, which can basically, and they can shoot through that statue, which is annoying. And also they can just. And at this point, I hate how this works. I really do. Where it's like you're trying to get an objective, and if you drop the objective, they come at you like nothing else. And this is where you can get your game over if you ever want to. So let's get out of the room. I can't get out. I can't get that statue. I have to do two statues on the opposite side. And if they get stuck there, I can't do anything about it. And I don't know why and we don't have the means of taking out this thing yet either. So yeah. Look at that. See how fast that thing comes out? I know that Beamos of prior games are not this difficult to get around. And it's like a sudden difficulty spike that, kind of welcome, to be fair. But at the same time, if you get hit by it and you're moving like the statue or something, well, you're not getting that past. You have to basically reset the room, which is annoying. And I would have to say, these are probably the most annoying the Beamos ever get. Oh, hi, doing a front flip there for that rat. Oh, now there's something I'm actually quite curious on. There is when we get up top here, we'll see it. Let's see if I can see it here. There's a platform right here. I have no idea what this spawns, and the map doesn't show anything of a treasure chest. It's weird that there's just a platform in the air here. What does this do? If you'd like to answer me that'd be great. So I have no idea what that does. So now we're here at the main room of the dungeon. Yeah, this is the main room of the dungeon. This is our big dungeon tower thing. What we need to do is move statues to the center platform for us to continue on. So let's get our resources here. Booyah, take care of the yellow choo-choo. There's a platform, there's a door that way. We can't access it yet until we have the item of the dungeon. So, unfortunately, we can't do anything about it. Come on, I want this. Ow, I didn't want to do it. Ow, why do you keep shocking me? Hey. There we go. Take you out. Curse you. My money. I'll take your money. I already took your real jewels anyway. So now we have this unique gimmick. Also, this is probably time we find Link talking. Secret of the Gods Guidepost. Press ZR to call me and guide me to my place of truth. Is he right there? Link talks! My boy talked! He says, come on. That's what he says. That's our, I would say, our first indication of actually Link talking with a voice. With a voice. And there is something that's another topic of discussion we can talk about. The mangas. Like I've said before in all of my other playthroughs, I've referenced basically a manga is tied to each Zelda game we've played so far. You know, Minish Cap. Well, I didn't mention the Ocarina of Time playthrough, but Ocarina of Time did have a manga tied to it, as well as Four Swords. But for some reason, or let's see, Link to the Past had a manga, and Majora's Mask had a manga. But for some reason, Wind Waker never received one. But its sequel, Phantom Hourglass, did. I don't understand it. And I'm coming to my realization, there's a Twilight Princess manga that's out and about. And it's like, why did they skip Wind Waker? That's a big oversight. And I know they probably couldn't do it because it's probably there's not enough story in the game to have a manga tied to it. But you know what? You know, Phantom Hourglass didn't have much of a story, and yet it did have a unique plot there. But anyway, these appear to be marked to indicate specific directions. We have another song learning for us. Our first a 4/4 song. This is the command melody. You're gonna have to get used to this song because this song is gonna penetrate for the rest of the game. We're gonna be using this. The command melody. The command melody is as such. My kin wait beyond the doors. Control them and guide them to their places of truth and open the path of the gods. Alright, Sheikah statue. Calm down. We'll get your buddies here in no time. Just watch me. Alright, let's grab these other two guys here. Huzzah!